Hello, back again, doing this. We're just gonna head down here. We're doing the factory. The factory is big and nasty, so thankfully for me, I know this place fairly well, which is useful, I think. Yeah, I can't get past here before I have the crane, and I can't get to the crane before I've done the conveyor belt part. This, and as you can see, the conveyor belt's kind of hostile. Well, I can walk over here and get this, I suppose. Got one robin bow, which is actually a decent weapon for Marl, and I suppose it's named for Robin Hood. But since I haven't got her on me at the moment, I don't usually use Marl that much. I probably should. There we go, onto the conveyor belt. I guess she is a healer, and healers are fairly useful. But I don't know, I prefer a more offensive playstyle. Usually by the time Marl starts learning offensive magic I might use her, but by then I've usually also got better magic users. And yeah, there are some Luca's really good in magic. Not so much now, but when she starts learning her proper magic. Chrono's he's not as strong as Luca in magic, but he learns the best magic attack in the game. Now he's actually got Cure Beam already. I'm just gonna do that then. So I didn't know he'd already learned that. Oof. And there are some other magic using characters. Frog will be back later. I don't think that's much of a spoiler. We wouldn't have named him if he was only a little part of the game. He learns water. That's not even a word. Intrusive R's in all the wrong places. Water magic, and he has a few good ones. He also learns a view heal, and he also learns healing. So usually my party, depending on what I favor, tends to be Luca, Chrono, and if I'm doing need a healing power, I'll have either Robo or Frog, and if I need magic power, well, I'll usually have another character. Laser Spin's awesome. Usually my final battle configuration will be Chrono, Luca, and Robo, because Robo tends to take a lot of punishment, unlike the others, and he can heal. So he's a bit of an all-round character. He's got both decent offense and defense, as well as healing abilities, while Marl's good in offensive magic, but she can't take as much of a hit. She can't take as many hits as Robo. And Luca's awesome for magic. I occasionally switch her for the other magic using character. I'm just gonna heal up a bit. but usually I'll have these 3 in my party. I might switch out Robo for Frog occasionally. Debuggers. Well, these are bugs, not debuggers, but... So if you ever wanted what a computer bug looks like, that's what. Aren't they cute? I can't understand how Chrono avoids getting dizzy. He gets spun around a lot. There's not only the spinning, although Robo has that, but there's a few attacks that actually... there's one coming up later, it's called Waltz of the Wind, among other things. Although that does actually lead to confusion. And, well, other kinds of confusion. Gender confusion. XABB. Sorry, Norwegian pronunciation going on there. We pronounce it A, not A. Germanic language and all. And as much as... I like to think I speak decent English, but my Norwegian is always gonna be my main language, so my pronunciation tends to get affected sometimes. Especially when it comes to spelling. I'm not too bad in pronouncing words, but when I'm pronouncing just letters as letters, they tend to end up getting Norwegian pronunciation. So, end up with... of course, now the big question is, which were the X and A buttons? I know which one's B. I'll just have to check. Let's see, sorry, mouse freeze. It does that. I have, the X is... No. X is home and Y is, end, okay. I seem to have gotten the one of them. I'm just gonna have to experiment, I guess, with the others. We want to move those out of the way so I can walk over there. I love the fact that the crane is actually remote controlled. There we go. Forgot to press the enter button. There we go. That way I can get over to the door. And I'm actually pointing at the screen as if you could see me. Just like that. The thing about these things is that the only thing that matters is if Chrono hits them. It doesn't react to being touched by the other members of the party. So it's really just Chrono that matters. One bolt sword, eh? That was the pause button. Chrono. Bolt sword. The more damage you do, the better. Now let's see what this thing has to tell me. More codes, I would imagine. Last offense, AB. XABY. So X, A, B, Y. I don't have to look that up. You can actually go up and over here, back down, and just try to... Nah. You see what I mean? The other ones can stay in the middle of them without a problem, but Chrono, if he touches one, they all go all hissy at you. Thankfully, these things are not too bad. Ow! Dun, 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 dun. There. Conveyor belts are good for something. Don't get knocked into those things, that's just gonna lead to pain. Can't actually walk against the flow, so you just have to put up with it. But the last two haven't got anything in them, so that's no problem at all. There. Now I actually have to go past these things. They're debuggers. But you can actually avoid them, so... There's a lot of the games, there are no random encounters in Chrono Trigger. There are a few that are semi-random, but you can usually avoid a lot of them by having common sense not to step in monsters. It's a hatch. I'm very sure I have to kill these though. Acids and alkalines, which... Now, it might just be me, but I remember in... yeah, that's exactly what I was... Although, if you chemically fuse alkalines with acids, I'm fairly sure you neutralize the others, because acid and alkalines are opposing not elements, they're not elements, they're chemical compounds, but yeah, not afraid of you. There. I want to go and eat the shelter. Because it's the kind of thing, if you're, I don't know, say you're eating lemons or something and you burn your tongue because of the, I don't know why you'd eat lemons, but, or maybe, let's say pineapples, because a pineapple, you might actually eat a pineapple unless you're, most people don't actually eat lemons. I do, but I'm not most people. I do actually peel and eat them. Oh, this room. However, I had pineapple for dinner the other day, and by the time I've eaten a whole pineapple, my tongue is actually burning. Usually the best thing you can do and then is go have some yogurt or something milk-based, so... about the time's up, I guess. So I'm just gonna keep I'm just gonna kill this because I got a bit longer time now, and I'm just gonna get out of this room. There's gonna be one more attacker. No, I don't know. Right, I'm gonna stay here and we'll see you again next time.